guys, welcome back to the channel.
It's your boy Nate Rich. This is my series Dope or Nope, where we take tracks and decide if they are hot or not.
You know the drill by now.
Today's episode is going to be Hopsin's Your House. He released the video a few days back, maybe a week or so back. Sorry, I'll take these off now. I don't even know why I'm wearing them. He made a video where he explained that he's going to be releasing some music
In the darkest home.
with a deeper vibe, because that's what he was feeling at the time. But he's out of that now. He's been going to therapy, counselling meetings and stuff like that. He's figured his shit out and now he's feeling a lot better, which is good to hear. You know, you hear too many stories about these rappers that are, you know, either committing suicide or getting shot and killed. It's nice to hear something positive for once. So yeah, it's going to be deep tunes, but let's get straight into it. Ooh, that is nice guitar in the background. So he's gone with the minute it either looks like it's going to go down the police brutality route or possibly domestic violence. I'm not sure, but it's going to be deep either way. Your house. Woo! That bass. Oh, and that guitar as well. Wow.
Man, I don't even know what happened. I was born.
Yo, let me just pull that back. I am going to be pausing it quite a bit just to break it down. If you do want to just watch the video with no interruptions, the whole track, head over to Hopsin's page and listen to it, check it out. The link will be in the description anyway. But yeah, just head straight over and watch it that way. I will be breaking it down and try and pull it apart as much as I can, but that's what this series is about. It's me reacting to it and evaluating it. But yeah, so far, in terms of the sonics, like the sounds going on and the instrumental, it's not what I was expecting. Obviously, Hopsin always has the
Deep, dark.
full sounding, you know, really out there explosive instrumentals and beats with his really like deep vocals over the top. So I'm expecting that, but that guitar took me by storm. Usually you kind of hear that, you know, in your old rock tracks, not even so much now. It's a very, very heavy distorted guitar. So he's taken that influence, just cuts through the track. It's nice to hear something different. Sounds sick though. Let's get into it.
Side of this shit, my fucking parents scrapping. I was mortified as a kid. Police always at my house, all because of my daddy's temper. Man, this shit been going on about as long as I can remember. He'd always blame my mom for.
So it's gonna be a retrospective on, you know, looking back at his life, growing up in a household like that where there was domestic violence going on. You know, he was dealing with all that bullshit, and maybe he's gonna explain now the repercussions that had on him as he grew up into adult life. I don't know, but it's nice to hear somewhat real. Not just another party song.
The shit he didn't accomplish, I'd hide in the corner like a guinea pig in the process, just knowing he about to smack the fucking teeth out of mouth. It's like when it came to some type of drama, he got aroused. No joke. There was the moments where dad would slowly be creeping up. I would jump in front of my mama. Please don't.
Yeah, this is gonna be deep, man. But this is what hip hop's about for me, really. Like, damn. And it was created to be able to express your emotions, express what you see around you, express what you're living in the community, express what's going on in a media form, an outlet form that wouldn't really be pushed by mainstream media. That's how it started out. Hip hop was the music for the people who couldn't just express how they wanted on radio or TV. Really important being able to tell these kind of dark stories, these dark sides that you might not be able to express any other way. It's just an outlet for you, so.
Beat her up, I ain't never spoke on this shit. The memories are up, smiles and hugs, that's just something you'll never see in us. You know the pain when your parents tell you to go and play, then hours later you see your mom and she got a swollen face. I hope you don't relate.
Damn, man. Like, this is hard to react to, man, like, because you know he's gone through it, do you know what I mean? This is real. It's so much harder reacting to this than like the party tracks, it's so much harder to react to than you know, just the pump up tracks. Just your,
I got bitches, I got cars, I got money, I got yards, you know what I mean?
like, this is actually real, true shit. You know, I'd much rather react to something like this. I'd much rather listen to something like this, because for me, this is what hip hop is. But yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard. Oh, and also in terms of like sonics, breaking down the actual music and the instrumental itself and how it sounds. The last words of every sentence that he says that rhyme, he doubles that up with extra vocals, pan left and right, which really just fills it out and makes it hit home that bit harder.
I just learned how to cope today from the days when I would pick up the phone and say, I gotta leave here now. My mom and dad acting crazy and this ain't right. And they've been going back and forth all night. I wanna stay at your house tonight, cause I don't wanna hear my dad fight mama no more. I don't wanna hear the police at the front.
I've got chills, man. I don't know how he does this. Man. I've got goosebumps. Hopsin he's one of them artists that always kind of seems to get me in my feelings, man. He always gives me them goosebumps, them chills, man. Because what he's talking about is so real, and he manages to create this kind of sound, like that guitar in the background and the rising of the strings and all the different ambient sound just catches you, man. It just catches you and hits different.
Can I stay at your house? I wanna stay at your house tonight. Your house tonight. I would go to school feeling so frightened, yeah, I was scared. Not knowing if I'ma go home finding my mama dead. Every other fucking day that
when he comes back into that verse, so obviously it's quite stripped back in the hook. His vocals are laid, you've got the guitar coming in, you've got the kind of strings building up, but then everything drops right back out, and then your drums come back in, that hard, real dark cutting hi-hat, that real dark hi-hat makes it sound so aggressive as you come back into the verse, that then when he starts using that more aggressive tone, you know, it really hits and works well together. The content that he's rapping about and the style and delivery that he's using, it just really molds together to create a really good story.
was always losing control. He was acting like a fucking ape running loose in our home. Man, ever since I was born, they was pessimistic and torn. It's evident, but regardless, they never get a divorce. God, I wish they got around to just checking into some counseling. We could have been a happy family inside our house again. I said again as if we ever were. That's false. Shit I dealt with growing up will forever hurt. I'm lost. We were nothing like the families I used to.
Damn, this is hard to watch, man. So, I mean, if you've ever been through anything like this, like you realize how hard it is, just because you try to push everything away. I ain't gonna go into that much. We know about the content. Everybody knows about this kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm just here to evaluate the music.
See on the sitcoms, we were horrible with bonds. I can no longer sitcom. I would see that my friends had a life at home that was peaceful. They were lovable people who didn't function like we do. Or how I wish I could redo the pain of the wicked days when I'd pick up the telephone, call a friend and say, I gotta leave here now. My mom and dad.
His lyrics, his writing is incredible as well, because he's got the it's almost like Big L, Eminem style rhyme schemes. So it's like, what was the line he was saying then? Peaceful people, we do. Do you know what I mean? It's more than just. It's not just like, oh, I went to the shop, I was wearing a top. You know, my flip flops were from. It's not just one word that rhymes, it's multiple syllables across multiple words, which really ties the whole sentence in and gives it that impact at the end of the bar. Not a lot of rappers do that nowadays, really focus on the lyrics and the rhyme scheme and the actual placement of the syllables and what kind of phonetic sounds they make, because it is really important if you're trying to flow like this, trying to get a lot out and still make it nice on the ear, still make it easy listening. It's a skill in itself, being able to just get the lyrics out, let alone good lyrics, structured lyrics that sound well on the mic, that also put across whatever point you're trying to put across with your context of your song. So whatever you're trying to say in your lyrics, it's sometimes hard not to go off on a tangent.
Acting crazy and this ain't right. And they've been going back and forth all night. I wanna stay at your house tonight, cause I don't wanna hear my dad fight mama no more. I don't wanna hear the police at the front door. Can I stay at your house? I wanna stay at your house tonight. Your house tonight. I ain't placing the blame, saying it's mama dad's fault, but all those traumas I had stuck with me as an adult, and it ignited these mad thoughts that I seem to have often. Yeah, that's Hopsin. Music is where my last straw went.
That's nice as well. Everything's just dropped out completely. It's almost like a middle eight section where all the other instruments have dropped out. You've got kind of twinkling in both sides, pan left and right, and then you just got Hopsin's real low, real deep voice coming through on the track. It's sick, it's sick.
Now I'm devoted to always give you my true life. The love I never felt growing up, I get it from you guys. Please don't get it twisted, I love both my parents to death. I just think there's issues a lot of fucking parents neglect. We all got these traumas we carry, and sometimes it's scary cause we bury the nest right there in our chest, and we subconsciously air and project the nightmares and the stress that we dealt with when we were younger. And that's why therapy's best. Listen, if you got kids of your own and you throwing tantrums, don't be a
Oh, that rhyme scheme as well. We all got these traumas that we carry, and it's scary because we bury them in our chest. And that rhyme scheme is nice. So he switched it up from just, at the end of every sentence, he was rhyming probably a couple, maybe 3 or 4 syllables at most, to now he's actually embedded them in each line, so it's a couple rhymes per line. I'm going into well too much detail. Basically, he's added in more rhyming words per sentence than what he did before. He's almost doubled the amount, which just really picks up the intensity, especially when you've taken everything else out. Everything has been stripped back. You've just got some very, very ambience twinkle sounds, and then Hopsin just really going in. It just makes the whole track feel a lot more fluent, if you know what I mean. A lot more fluid, like
water.
like arcs. It provides arcs and natural kind of
Water, my friend.
storyline, if you know what I mean. I might just be chatting shit right now, but
This is what it is, okay?
you know what I mean.
oblivious and assume that it won't impact them. Children follow the protocol of the parents' blueprint, so when there's an issue, they might handle it just how you did. I gotta leave here now.
That's true. That is true. Like, what is that study? Sorry, don't take anything I say as gospel, right? Obviously, like, I ain't no scientist or anything like that. I'm just a kid that likes to spit fucking words on a microphone, do you know what I mean? But, yeah, obviously, like, if you've got kids around and you're acting a certain kind of way, obviously they're going to pick up them traits, they're going to learn them habits, they're going to think, you know, if something goes wrong and they see their parents deal with it through aggression, obviously the kids are going to grow up thinking that's the way to deal with anything. So when things go wrong in their life, they're going to end up trying to deal with that through aggression. And that's just going to cause more and more problems, man. Yeah.
My mom and dad acting crazy and this ain't right, and they've been going back and forth all night. I wanna stay at your house tonight, cause I don't wanna hear my dad fight mama no more. I don't wanna hear the police at the front door. Can I stay at your house? I wanna stay at your house tonight. Your house tonight.
He really took this in a different way from where I was expecting, man. I thought, like, he'd be addressing, you know, the police brutality situation. Yeah, he surprised me. He kind of took it down as in, it's a really bare, naked track. Like, this is my emotions, this is how I feel, this is my problems, I've identified where my problems have come from, and now I'm putting it all out on the track. Now I'm expressing myself, explaining myself, and getting it off my chest. It's the same kind of feeling I got from cleaning out my closet. No, not cleaning out my closet. What was the Headlights with Nate Roos? The Eminem track Headlights. If you listen to, most people have heard Cleaning Out My Closet.
I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet.
That one. Well, it's almost like a reply or a part 2 to Cleaning Out My Closet, because Eminem basically takes responsibility for his actions, apologizes for maybe going over the top with his reaction towards how his mum treated him, and how he put that across in his music and put that across to his fans and on TV. And it's kind of him taking ownership, saying,
Yeah, these are my problems and I've reacted badly. I've reacted to the situation and I've made the situation a lot worse because I just acted out of spite or whatever, revenge, whatever. But you also need to take ownership of your issues and what you did to cause the situation as well.
because, you know, everything's a two-way street. Same as respect, same as business, anything, making music, everything is a two-way street. What you put in, you're gonna get out, right? So it's nice to hear rappers talk about something real and take responsibility and try and, I think it's something that Hopsin does really well as well. If you listen to like Is Ill Minder Hopsin, it's kind of like an ongoing series he has across multiple albums, multiple projects, and he kind of just really takes you into the deep, darkest parts of his emotions and his thoughts and his mindset. It's almost like he calls you out on some tracks, whether it's about talking to God or whether it's about how you are acting. If you're blaming everybody else for your problems, but then you sitting at home doing nothing, smoking weed, fucking hanging around with people that aren't going to push you creatively or financially or anything like that aren't going to support you towards your goals, then you need to realize you need to take that step back and go, what can I do to make my situation a little better before I start blaming everybody else for holding me down and not providing me with a way out. I love that guitar, man. That contrast. Oh shit, man. All the family pictures. Damn. That's some minimalistic symbolism in it. Damn. Yeah, that was a banger. Alright, dope or nope? I've got to say dope. This is real hip hop for me. The music's being used as a media and outlet form for expressing whatever that artist has gone through. This story is, you know, it's a bit brutal, it's horrible to hear, but at the same time, knowing that this is what is helping Hopsin cope, I think that's what hip hop's all about. So yeah, it's got to be dope for me. It's a banger. I love this kind of tunes. I want to hear more tunes like this of artists trying to preach positivity instead of, you know, everything always being so negative or everything just being bullshit. You know, talk about something real, try and address real problems in society, in the community. And when artists do that and really put everything out there, you know, wear the heart on the sleeve, like, you gotta commend that, like, you gotta respect that at least. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Really do appreciate you tuning in. If you did enjoy the video, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for me. It really does help me out. I'll catch you next time.
You're not the only one with a dark side.
You know, I used to think that this life was about faith, whipping out doubt, turning frowns like a bout face. Now I'm trying to hide from the clouds and the dark shapes. I'm making loud sounds out of my mouth like you shout rape. When she came along, I thought an angel had found me. I dropped to my knees, bowed my head in a loud praise. She lifted up my chin, saying, baby, you're now safe. Give it to the devil and you won't go without pay. I looked into her eyes, they were blacker than night, with a shadow.